Mormons, members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Their church has been proven false through several means, and one of those, perhaps one of the most strong points, is the anachronisms in the Book of Mormon. And of all the anachronisms that are the most ridiculous is that it mentions horses, even as late as 16 AD in the Book of Mormon. Everyone knows, obviously, that the horses we have in America are post-Columbus horses. Any other horses that existed died off during the time of the giant sloths and mammoths, 10,000 BC, during an ice age. And so proposing that there was horses on the American continent is ridiculous and disproves that the Book of Mormon is true. It proves that the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is false, because the Book of Mormon is the keystone. And when you take the keystone out, the arch falls. Well, I have some news for you. We just discovered horses. I'll give you all of the information for it right here, right now. This article right here, feel free to type this in and find it. This is the newest research on this subject, and it is very in-depth. And the concept is further backed up and even supported by this article here, which doesn't make the same point, but many of the arguments overlap a lot. So feel free to check these out. AI states that the horses survived in Mexico as late as 1000 AD. That's approximately 900 years after the last event recorded in the Book of Mormon. Well, what about chariots, wheels, this sort of thing? We know that those weren't around. Well, actually, we have discovered the presence of wheels and axles among the Mayans and the Olmecs. In case you're unfamiliar, the Mayan timeline overlaps exactly almost with the Book of Mormon timeline. There have been people who've said that they have left the church over this topic. They felt that the anachronisms disproved the Book of Mormon. So just that you're aware, initially there were 52 anachronisms in the Book of Mormon. The latest things that I've looked at is that this list has dropped down to only 15 with further research and later discoveries. Now with the horses, you might want to drop this down to 14. Leaving the church because we haven't found something yet is quickly looking like a less and less reasonable reason to leave the church. And actually, the fact that Joseph Smith would make these claims, or that the Book of Mormon would make these claims on all these things that were known not to exist and have since been demonstrated to exist, actually does the opposite. It points to the likelihood of it being true. Someone made all these claims about something existing on the American continent, and at the time everybody said they were stupid and it was obviously false, and then later we discovered that all those claims are correct, or the vast majority of these claims are correct, and some of them are not yet confirmed. That would point that the person knew what they were talking about. Now, my testimony of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is not based on the historical evidence of the Book of Mormon. But these kinds of things are kind of fun and exciting.